Hello everyone, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. Today I'm going to present you 15 tips about the nuclear winter mode that you probably are not aware of. Let's get into it. Hey guys, so a few days ago I have published a video featuring 15 essential things about the nuclear winter mode. If you are new to the game or to this mode itself, make sure to check the video because it's really helpful when you are starting and learning the basics on how to play and achieve victory. Moving on to the current video, I'm going to present you 15 tips now about features that exist in the game, but most people are not really aware of them, and when they know they exist, they don't seem to really use them for some reason. So I want to tell you about them to allow you to choose if you should be using them or not. Let's start with number 1. Did you know that you can actually solo for real in the nuclear winter mode? Yes, that's right. All you have to do is select the nuclear winter when you are selecting a server, then look below. There is a little feature there that says Fill Team. The default key is R, and when you click it in your keyboard, it will switch from off and on. When you have it on, it means that you will get into a random party. But if you select off, it means you will get inside the mode alone by yourself. And this, my friends, is the truly solo experience. You will get into nuclear winter alone and compete against 4-man squads by yourself. So good luck to you if you actually choose to play like this. The nuclear winter mode features a dynamic ranking system, and that means that as you level up, you will be able to access new parts of Vault 51. For example, at level 10 or rank 10, you will be able to enter the Overseer's chambers, where you can find some high-level stuff like this tape, you need level 95, and this terminal that you need level 91. There is also a room that is locked and you need level 100 to go through. There are many other holotapes across Vault 51 where you need a high rank to access them. So keep an eye on your Overseer rank and keep checking what you can access or not. Have you noticed all the nuclear winter mode challenges that is pretty much present in every section by now? Even the daily, but that's bugged right now, so don't bother with the dailies. But if you go to character, survival, combat, social, and even world, you will find dozens upon dozens of new challenges. And that's really great news because this means a lot of new rewards for you. And it's not just about leveling up, you can do a lot of other things to get cosmetics, skins, and even items for your camp, like decoration items. But there are many other things that you can actually receive from nuclear winter and the challenge rewards. So track them down and work towards, well, the things that you really want from it. How is your nuclear winter build doing so far? Well, there is a new and exclusive perk set for this mode, and some of the high tier perks can really change the way you can play. Actually, just look at these perks I have. For example, Frog Legs allows you to jump really high. It's like you had a marsupial mutation in adventure or survival mode, and this allows you to climb rocks, mountains much easier and access points that other players cannot with this perk. Well, most of the places they can, but they have to take the stairs or go around, so it's a huge advantage, for example. Also, Bloody Mess gives you 50% more damage with any weapon. That's pretty crazy. As for the third example, Team Medic allows you to basically be a medic, you know. Every time you use a stim pack on yourself, you will be able to heal your teammates as well if you are close enough. So these are 3 examples of high perks that can really change your gameplay. What if I told you that you could run a little bit faster when you withdraw your weapon? That's right, when you just want to run, whether you are trapped inside the fire or you just are looking forward to reach the next safe zone, make sure to take your weapon away so you can run a little bit faster. The difference is not, that huge, but it is significant. As such, I advise you to take advantage of this trick and get a hold of your enemies by running a little bit faster. When I play with random teams, sometimes I see that they pick up several different bobbleheads, and I wonder if they actually know that they do not stack. Actually, you should know that the last bobblehead that you pick is the stat that will prevail in your stats. They don't stack, you cannot accumulate stats, so make sure to choose the right one for your build and stick with it for the entire match. Another curious fact is that you can actually collect and share nuclear codes. A lot of people don't know about this, but when you are in a team and you find a briefcase, all you need is every single person to collect 1 nuclear code. Then you can drop it in the floor and that's it, you're ready to launch a nuke. How can you drop it? Well, access your inventory, go under MISC as you saw, and then you can drop as many nuclear codes as you currently own. It is that simple, it is that clear. Just make sure that your teammate, the one with the briefcase, knows that you have just dropped the code so they can pick it up. Well, this one you probably know, but if you don't, here it goes. Orange crates are the best ones in game, and when you go close to them, they make this distinctive alert noise to let you know that they are there. But it only happens when they haven't been looted yet. If someone has looted an orange crate, then it won't make any noise anymore. So that's also something that you should know. If there is noise, it means there's loot and that you should go for it. Whether you are playing solo or in a team and you are wondering where are the enemies, this is something particularly interesting for people who are really aggressive and want to find people to kill. So just head to a terminal. You also need to get the hacking perk, and then you select reveal enemies and look at your map. You'll see every single enemy alive in your map for around a minute. It's plenty of time to navigate and reach the nearby enemies, unless they are in the other side of the map. So that's pretty handy, and you can really build a strategy around this feature. Normally, NPCs don't drop that much of interest, but elite creatures can really drop great stuff. Besides some nice weapons and marine armor, they can also drop mutations. Did you know that? I didn't until I killed this lazy mega slot, and then I checked the loot. I was pretty impressed. I didn't know they could actually drop serums. The only time I saw serums were from orange crates before, but now I know that elite creatures can also drop them. Another curious feature in Nuclear Winter is that you can actually go invisible for a little while and trick your enemies. And you can do this when you find a stealth boy. It exists in Adventure and it also exists in Nuclear Winter. You basically are invisible and only very attentive enemies can spot you. Otherwise, you can just go close to them like a ghost and take them down in one hit with a shotgun. That's something you can do, but it's very nasty. You can also get creative and kill your enemies with tons and tons of radiation. I kinda didn't know this existed until like a few days ago when someone dropped my HP bar with rats. I was like, what just happened here? And that comes from the rat's rifle, which doesn't kill you, but it leaves you dying. So that's something that you should also know. When it comes to building a camp in nuclear winter, there is really no limitations, especially because you don't need resources to do it. So you will find all sorts of defensive towers and camps and I don't know what exactly, since you can pretty much spam foundations and walls and make huge tall towers. So you should do this because everyone else can, and you can even create a pre-made in adventure to make sure that your camp is ready to be deployed in nuclear winter. This gives you a lot of extra defense and it's very, very useful in the last circles. A lot of people are using it right now, and so should you. Now, I have recently discovered something very interesting, and it's regarding CAP rewards. Did you know that they scale with player and creature kills? That's correct. So 1 player kill equals 14 caps, and now you just have to multiply this value. If you get 10 kills per match, that means you get 140 caps per match. I actually have a few friends who manage to do this more or less every match, and they have been farming caps this way while having fun and, well, just killing people basically. Hail to the diversity that this mode is bringing to Fallout 76. For the last point, I have chosen something that almost no one knows about, which is about the petrified bodies or corpses, and if you search them, they will almost every single time give you an item. I feel like it's very random. I've got pretty much everything from them, from aid items to defensive items, weapons, armor, so you can get anything really. Of course, you can't expect to get marine armor or a high tier weapon from them, but you can still get steam packs and, buffs, as well as turrets and walls, and everything is pretty useful. That's pretty much everything I have for you guys regarding tips and tricks about the nuclear winter mode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the content. If you are new around, then feel free to smash that subscribe button below, and you can also check my Patreon page if you would like to support me even further. I will see you guys very soon, and that's it. Take care. Adios. Bye bye.